Morning, guys. So it's Tuesday, August 19th, 2025 here in Rusty Rhode Island. Cheers. I'm going to have to wash this coffee cup today. It's getting a bit of a ring around it. Using the microwave to heat the water. So, as you can see, put the foam all the way around. Alright, so I just trim them off. So, let you in on a little news. I guess most of you know already that I had been emailing Jolene over the last day, and she released a statement now saying that this show is on hiatus. I guess they had a fight, one of many, and most of us know how it goes. I don't know if they're going to get back together this time or not. I don't have that much knowledge, but I do know that that's what happened again. So whether or not she's going to turn the channel over to him, I don't know. When I was cutting this, I was thinking about when I had a garage in Virginia. I was there for a few years. It didn't last, and then decided to move up here, but there were people who come in that just really didn't have the money to fix the car up the way it should have been, and they need a state inspection, and the rocker panels would be all rotted out in the quarter panels, and I would take the spray foam, put the car on the lift, I'd clean up all the rust I could get out, spray the whole thing with foam, and just let it set. Had to change the song. So once the foam would puff out like that, I would go in with a hacksaw blade, because you can bend it, and I could cut the contour. Sometimes I would use a coping saw, and all different methods to carve the foam. And, once I had it carved, I would just put a thin smear of filler over it, and then I would undercoat it. Not even really doing a great job sanding. I would just knock it down with the DA and some 80, and that's it. Undercoat the hell out of it with you see my process, and let it dry. I'd have the car a few days. I told him it'd take me a few days, but you'll have it back with a sticker, so the car would pass inspection. I was a state inspector in Virginia, and I was in Petersburg area, which is there's a lot of rich people there, but more of them are just like working people who two people, husband and wife working, trying to get through life, putting everything on credit cards, same as it is today. Let's get back to work here. So I got to get all this foam cut off, and then I got all the trims. I bring them out. I've been just kind of stored them in the back room on the shelf. Now I'm going to bring them out, and basically, to not make a mess, because if I go and start banging on this, it's going to blow a big hole in the wood. If you start banging on the nail, push it out that way. But if you take your pliers, grab it and roll it like this, pull it through the back. Ooh, it's a tough one. There's a tough one here, but it's coming. It comes out the back, and then your hole in the front. See how it is? Now, you can't put, unless you use a bigger nail, you can't use the same hole because it pulls it through. But so I got to do this to the trims now, all the trims. This is, again, when I was a kid, my father, we used to go in homes and take the trim off. And it was my job to do this, to get all the nails out. And then my father would strip them down and refinish them. So, looks like I found a second cousin who's interested in the apartment. She's single. She's just about retired. Looks good. She has the kind of income she needs to live here. Let's see how easy these nails come out the back. Like I say, that preserves the trim. So now, some of them you can't even tell a nail was there. Except for that'll just fill with a little caulk. Paint that over. I got a whole bunch of this to do. Got a whole bunch of them trims to do. But like I said, take my time, pull the nails out of them. And then I'll reapply them around the door here. It's a beautiful day again. This is the time of year going into fall. Spring and fall are really New England's best. You're coming out of winter and you start to see all the buds come on the trees and getting green. And then at the end of the summer, the leaves all start to change. You get all the nice, cool-looking colors, especially the maple trees and stuff. I love those. So that's why I like this area. You have 4 seasons, and only usually the winters you can get through them. I'm close enough to the ocean that until the ocean cools down, we don't even get snow. So once the ocean gets down after January, then we can really start getting some heavy snow, but it's rare. Unless it's like a northeast storm that comes in, we don't even get snow until after January. In this part of Rhode Island, you go north there's 2 towns in Rhode Island called Foster, Gloucester, and when we were kids, we'd listen to the weather, the radio to see if there was school or not. They would announce it, and they would, Foster, Gloucester, they never had school. I mean, because they were way up in the northern part of the state, which isn't that far, but it makes a difference because it seems like all the storms hit them in that part of Mass, and we'll get rain and they'll get snow. A very interesting state. Out from Rusty, Rhode Island. If I could just ship all them damn Democrats out of here, it'd be great. See y'all somewhere. I don't know if it'll be on Bad Chad. Out.